Hello and good afternoon. This is Grillenheimer. I got a utility truck in the front yard. Don't know why. I think they're working on my neighbors. I wonder if they're going around looking at the gas lines or something. Well, he's moving on. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to have time for a game or not. I was just making a deck for these guys, and it's really just General Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. There's barely any Wave 4 cards in here. The amount of time I have left, I may not have time for an actual game. I think I'm finally playing Skytread correctly. I think. And you've seen these guys before. It's been a few videos ago. Yeah, I think I may have played them one time where I had one in play, one in the KO, and then merged them without putting my hand under there. And you have to put whatever you have in your hand, no matter how many cards, 1 card or 5 cards. The more cards, the better. You want as many cards in your hand to go under him when he merges. So every time you attack, you take a card one card at a time, put it back in your hand, and you attack the enemy by 1 to the defender. So you have to call your defender first, pretty much. Give yourself a card face down, so you're not sure which card you're getting back, unless you only put 1 or 2 underneath him. But yeah, let's just do a few rounds real quick. And another thing with those, all these little guys here, let me get these out of the way. They're fun to play with. They got to win one. The Autobots, my homemade Autobots, got to win one. So, I guess it's, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Kind of the luck of the draw, so to speak. But everybody talks how good this card is, and he is. But I had an Autobot deck from last year that I had made for just the Autobots, and it had Prime, the Ion Cannon of Prime in it. I thought I had more than a couple, and I thought I had at least 3 Matrixes, but I only have 2 in this deck, and that's the point, because you want all 3. You could get 3 matrixes under him, because he can have 3 utility slots, and it's a utility. So boom, 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 boom. You get him +1 to your other Autobots, and that is a stack of only 40. I had it 50 originally, and I was really trying to. And there's no Pierce in this either. I'm just trying to go so fast, and I'm looking at cards in my decks over there, trying to go through stuff as quick as I can just to be able to do something. And I don't really not looking at Wave 4 cards barely. So there's barely any Wave 4 cards in that. Now this is full of Pierce, which might be the key to really winning. I don't know, because it's hard to block Pierce. Now my Pith Core character that I made up, but there is a Wave 4, is a mercenary or 2 that helps to nullify Pierce to some extent. Forgot. Autobots are 10. These guys are 8. I'll let the Autobots go first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I may just do a few minutes of this. 1, 2, 3. So since we start alt Bumblebee, what wave is this? Trusted Lieutenant. Wave 2. Yeah, wave 2. Bumblebee. You want him to be you know, can't do anything here. We have Optimus. We're going to attack. Let's just attack Caliburst. I mean, as much as I don't, well. No, let's attack Megatron. Let's attack Megatron. Let's attack Megatron. 1, 2. Megatron's defense. 1, 2. White. Pip. I didn't think I was going to get the white. We got 2 here. That's defensive 4. What? 8. I thought that was a 6. It's an 8. Crap. 8, 9, 10, 10. 8, 6. Wow. 6. This might be a very quick game. That's all the guys from last time. All right. And the trick to these guys, no matter who your 7-star character is, and there's probably a better character than just this Megatron, the 7-star Megatron from the Wave 2 starter set. Make sure he's immersed in shadow, or a stealth card on him as soon as you can. So when you're in this, he can't be attacked. Because you want Caliburst to be knocked out, to be either put on this character, and there are other 7-star characters with better health than this Megatron. Or you can wait to put it on Skytread. Of course, if you do put him on Skytread, when he forms, you got to make sure he's on the one side that's going to survive, and then you can put him on the combined form. If he's on the side that gets knocked out, he gets knocked out too. Okay? Of course, you probably already knew that. So I drew a card. It's the one card. Shucks. That's the one. I want him immersed in shadow, but I do have some tank cards in here. We're attacking Optimus, of course. Oh crap! Wait. No, only okay. You have to flip blue and orange. 1. Whoa, who am I attacking with? I'm attacking with Caliburst because I want him knocked out. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, and I think his ability is in play all the time, whether he's tapped or not. So if you draw multiple cards over here, you have to damage yourself by 1. When this attacks, not battling, but attacks. So this doesn't count. 1, 2. See, boom. Now I see the matrix. 3. The 3 is nothing. Shucks. If I flip him, I can reveal my top of my card. Let me flip Bumblebee. Let me put him on drill arms. There's no weapons to scrap, so I get to draw a card. Oh, man. Let's use incoming transmission. Draw 2 cards. Put a card from my hand on top of my deck. Ha! Okay, okay. I got to put a card on top of my deck. I got to scrap 2 cards. Well, let me get rid of a primary handheld blaster. Let me get rid of handheld blaster. And I guess armored plating. And put Testify on top. Well, crap. If I do what the ability on here says, the scrap an action, I draw 2 cards. I just put 1 card on there, so I'm going to say I don't want to do that right now. Let's attack Caliburst. 1, 2, nice. Caliburst, whoa. I just read this. One, two. See, there's Pearson here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To 1 is 9. He's out. Let's put him on Megatron. Draw a card. I get Vaporize. The only action I have. Scrap an enemy upgrade. Get rid of that. Let's put Soldier's Blaster on the Skytread plane. Yes. We got, oh crap, I should have flipped Megatron last time. Oh well, I'm flipping him now. Tapping Skytread plane. Attacking. Let's attack Bumblebee. He only has a defense of 1. 1, 2, white, tip. Don't have a lot of time. 1, 2. That's it. Too many markers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the different faction. 9 to 2 is 7. 7 and 1 is 8. Skytread tank. Attacking. Let's attack Bumblebee again. 1, 2. 1, 2. Little defense. 4 to 2 is 2. He's down by 10. Bashing Shield. Do I want Bashing Shield? Nah. Megatron's turn. Oh, crap. Your opponent chooses a card from their hand and scraps it, and then I get to draw a card. I got 2 of those, I guess. And now I get to draw a card. Okay. I didn't really put an technically did not put an upgrade on him this turn. I put the upgrade on Skytread. We're attacking Optimus. 1, 2, white, Pip. Oh boy, 1 black Pierce. His defense, 1, 2. Huh, now I get a red and blue, green, orange and blue. 6, 7. 7 to 3 is 4. There's a 4. Untap. Draw a card. Reveal an action, play an action. Let me flip Bumblebee. Play incoming transmission. 1, 2. The defensive, what was that? Defensive formation on top of my deck. Basically playing 1 from wave 1. I played the action off Bumblebee. So let's put primary laser on Optimus, but let's use surprise attack on Bumblebee. Tap him. See, now I can't attack Megatron. Now I have to attack one of these guys. Now I want to attack the plane because he has 0 defense, which is what he would want you to do. 1, 2, I have no bold. 1, 2, white tip. Gosh, this game takes up a lot of room. If it was like I was playing somebody else, it wouldn't be this cluttered, so I do apologize. 5, 6, 6, 5, 4. Pierces immaterial. I'm about to have to leave here in about 10-15 minutes. I can't go too much longer. Draw a card for the Decepticons. I've been trying to come up with a neat nickname for these guys. I just don't know what. Ooh. Let's flip Megatron. Oh, he does have, yeah, he does have the oxidation cannon on him. Pierce, bold 2, 2-pronged attack. Plane. Your opponent chooses one of their characters and does 2 damage to it. So Prime is going to go from 4 to 6. He's got more health. That was my action. I don't know. Let's put Crushing Treads on Skytread Tank, I guess. Flipped Megatron. Let's tap the plane mode and attack Bumblebee. Scrap that. 1, 2, white, tip. Ooh, we got some Pierce. Bumblebee's defense. 1, 2. A defense of 3. What did he do? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to 3 is 5. He is out. Do I want Smelt? Yes. Let me get Smelt. In case Prime has the Matrix over here. Of course I'm the same player. Of course I know he does. But Smelt would be able to get rid of that. Alright, drawing a card for the Autobots. Leap into battle. Flipping General Optimus Prime. Is this an action? Yes, it is. Leap into battle. Oh, funny. That's awesome. And I shuffled these about 3-4 times and cut them and everything. Well, let's attack. And we can only attack the plane that only has 6 health. 1, 2. That's it. His fledgling defense, 1, 2, white pip. With more white pips. 7, 9, 10, 11, 14, 17, 17. He's dead. Utility targeting drone to Pierce 1. Nah. It's from wave 3, okay. This game is moving right along. Alright. That gets knocked out. Because he's knocked out. But now that he's in the KO, the revenge is this. But I have to give up my hand. And I only have 2 cards in my hand. Which kind of stinks. I wish I had more. I could wait. I could wait. But I want to get him out there. And I still get crushing treads. Even though he's no longer a tank. I do believe because he's a combiner. You get to keep your upgrade. Draw a card. Wait a minute. I gotta remember something here. Okay, the plane got knocked out. Okay, plane got knocked out. Down by 10. Okay. He is ranged. Let's put on cooling vents and repair 1. So he goes from 10 to 4. Excuse me. We are tapping, which is not easy to do. Get a card back. Attack Prime by 1. You don't like that. And we are attacking Galaxy Prime with Raider Skytread, fully formed. Let's see here. Yes. 1, 2. Defense. And not much defense. 6, 7. Interesting. 7. 6, 5, 4. His Pierce is also 4. So he's hit by 4. 4 and 6 is 10. Chopping down the cherry tree. Alright. Megatron's turn. And I failed to flip him. Not worried about it. Let me just go ahead and... Yeah, I should have. I'm going to lose my ball, but I should have flipped him. I should have flipped him. That's right. I had to give up my hand to combine Skytread. And I drew that. We both get to go. This might be the quickest game I've ever done. Sulu. All right, we're at. We have the same amount of hand, 1 and 1. So oxidation cannons. That part doesn't matter. Attacking Optimus. 1, 2, white, tip. Oh crap! This was. I'll just put it on the underneath. That was supposed to be the first one. Next one I pulled. His defense, white tip. That's not so good. 6, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4. Even without Pierce, this game has been going pretty quick. Because they're just all heavy hitters, I guess. Now, when you get the last of your hand up from under him, you still keep him. He doesn't untransform. Now get one of my agility Bumblebee cards, and he's not even in the game anymore. Shucks. Secret action. Flip prime. You may flip one of the. Yada. Who are we attacking? Have to attack Skytread. Who has 8 left. 1, 2. I wish I had some bold. There's his Ion Blaster. Skytread's defense. Let's get this going. 1, 2, white tip. That's a little bit of defense there for him. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So that is 9, and 3 is 12. Spare parts? Nah, don't want it. Drop card. Let's flip Skytread to his other mode. No, I'm just kidding. Did Megatron go? Yes, he did. Flip Megatron. Roll 2. From 15 to 16. Get it now? 1, 2, flamethrower, bold, 2, secret action. Your opponent can't flip more than 4 cards in battle. 1, 2, yes. Like it's going to help you much. The game's almost over. 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, crap! That's the game. That's the game. Am I doing this right? Yeah. Dampening field only flipped 4. He only did flip 4. He's down by 16. Plus 5 is 21. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. End of game. That's it. This hand wins again. So let's go over what's in this deck super quick. And as you just saw, for what it was, this, you know, in the Megatron, you want to use last. You really do. And you, like I said, you want to keep these guys in. And my phone is really high. I can't really pause or anything. So it's just, this really works. It just really works. You want to start with Caliburst. Get him knocked out so he can be put on somebody. It's best to try to get him on like maybe your 7-star to try to keep him alive, which is easier when you have Immersed in Shadow. you want one of these guys to be knocked out, preferably the 10, because he has no defense, which makes it easier for him to get knocked out, to be put together and combine for revenge, but you lose your hand. So what? You can still draw a card. There's not a whole lot of draw power in here either. I mean, and yet, you know, Chop Shop is probably better than this Megatron. I think Chop Shop is one of the few 7-star Decepticons, and I was looking for Decepticon 7-star characters, and there's not that many. Let's see how we can do this. Utility, action, hunker down, bashing shield, hunker down. Yeah, personal targeting drone for just a little pierce, like it matters at this point anyway. Armor, blue, let's put white there. Equipment enthusiast, which has come into play with these guys. Secret dealings, not so much, but good for the extra white. Handheld blaster, blue weapon, disruptor blade, black pips, EM20 for the IR launcher thing, immersed in shadow, orange utility, indestructible sword, black pip, wave 4, secret dealings, composite armor. Where do I want to put that? I'll just stick it here. And I have some guarded postures in here just for the +2. So, and I think I only have the one in here. I could be wrong. I got to get to school here in 30 minutes. Crowbar, vaporize, handheld blaster, spare parts. You saw that in gameplay, handheld blasters, armor plating, even a sturdy javelin, mainly for the range, because there's none of these are melee. They're all ranged characters, even caliburst. So you're getting the 2 damage out of the sturdy javelin mainly. White weapon. I'll just stick it right there. Let's see here. Cooling vents, armor, ranged character, +1 to defense. Crowbars. Get these nasty good guys out of the way. Piercing blaster, pierce 3. White weapons. Soldier's blaster, which the way it seems this reads is along with some of the other cards that we have. When the upgraded character attacks an enemy from a different faction, the upgraded character gets +2. Well, you already have a +1 down here. It is an additional +2. So this turns into a +3 attack card if it's a mercenary versus an Autobot, or an Autobot versus a Decepticon, or a Decepticon versus a mercenary. If you're fighting a faction of someone in your same faction, it's +1. Let's see, put the green pip there. Immersed in shadow. This, and I've got at least 2 of these in here. Crushing treads, where to go? Orange utility. Orange utility. Oh, right here. That's fine. Cooling vents. Yeah. Cooling vents, bashing shield. And I do have a, let's see, flamethrower for just a little bit of bold. Upgrade weapon. Erratic cannon. Which mainly for the orange pip, orange weapon, blue smelt, which we got to see that in action. Composite armor, which is great. So you can have the composite armor on Megatron or Skytread tank along with that, the utility card, the crushing treads. Because you can have them both at the same time. So your pierce is equal to your defense. So that right there is a pierce of 5, not including the black pip cards you might get from these from the weapons. 2 minor medic kits, 2-pronged attack, and rapid conversion. That's it. That's it. That's really all I have time for. But this has been a neat group and a neat little deck. Oh, I forgot defensive driving. Yeah. Being able to take 1 off from non-attack damage. But this little group has been really fun to play with. They've been tough to beat. I need to be playing with that a little more now that I just made this deck itself too. So, guys, that's really all I have this afternoon. I've done a lot of videos, a lot of games. If you've been watching, and I don't have a whole lot to say for myself when it comes to this game, but this deck has been pretty good in these little solo events. So take it what you will. I know it's a little hard to see. I went over it. So if you have any questions, just give a comment. If you want to give me help, give a comment. Of course, you know, maybe one of these days I'll get with one of those guys at that card shop, and we have a really neat card shop nearby. Well, it's not that close, but it's near. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Have a blessed day.